So as the refs have somewhat touched the ice, we get set for the second game of the night. As they somewhat touch the ice, I should state now that they are fully around the ice. Welcome back inside the Steve Levy press box, inside the Deborah F. Stanley Arena, a.k.a. the Deb, as we get set for the second game of tonight. This game is against the 4th-seeded Canisius Golden Griffins and the 5th-seeded Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Earlier today, a 2-1 win for TC&J over RIT. They will play Oswego State tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern. This game determines who will play Buffalo State tomorrow at 6 p.m. We get set as the officials are fully down there. Apparently the teams don't want to join the ice yet, which is very weird, as I'm still waiting. Still waiting. It happens. I think because these awards are going to be going out, and I think that's what we're trying to get those situated. The NECHL individual awards that will be given out to the Canisius players and the Rutgers players. It was a unique game at the early starting 4:30 p.m. puck drop game that was RIT and TC&J, which saw the 6th-seeded TC&J Lions beat the number 3-seeded RIT Tigers. So if you have a March Madness-style bracket tournament thing, I don't know how big this NECHL conference or league championships are, but if you have a bracket and you didn't pick TC&J to beat RIT earlier today, well, your perfect bracket is, well, tarnished. But if you did, your bracket still remains. As the officials have somewhat gone, and each team has joined the blue line. I believe we're going to have the special presentations right now. So I'm going to turn this into an outer mic, let you guys listen in, give it into the in-house announcer.
On the first team for Canisius, Kyle Newdorf. Pursuit. Second team from Rutgers, Harrison Albrecht. And the Rookie of the Year for Rutgers, Connor Reagan. Now for the honorable mentions from Rutgers, Alex Seck, Thomas Hilder, and Ryan Osman. And from Canisius, Brendan Reed, Jagger North, and Jonah Aarons. Finalists for Rookie of the Year, Jagger North. Now for tonight's starting lineups. First, for Rutgers. At forward, number 17, Roshin Isangarachi. At forward, number 26, Alex Dupuy. At forward, number 12, Alex Seck. On defense, number 88, Ryan Buchko. And his partner, number 4, Harrison Albright. And in net, number 35, Thomas Sparrow. Now the starting lineup for Canisius. At forward, number 27, Matt Jerkowski. At forward, number 25, Nate Rivet. At forward, number 24, Ben Nagel. On defense, number 55, Matt Bowen. And his partner, number 7, Josh Okulovich. And in goal, number 31, Caleb Ursu. Move your hats to the playing of our national anthem.
As the starting lineups conclude, we get set for the second game of 2 this Friday, a 9 p.m. puck drop, which is pretty late if you ask me, but then again, we had a Midnight Mayhem game, so what do I know? Your starting goaltenders, once again, if you did not hear over the loud speaker, are as followed. For Canisius, goaltender number 31, Caleb Ursu. And for Rutgers, number 35, that is Thomas Spiro. Now, before the teams left the ice during warm-ups, I have a funny story, but we'll get that in a minute. As taking the face-off for Canisius is the 25 of Rivet. And he, unfortunately, does not win that draw, and that one gets sent up, and we're underway with a second game of 2 this Friday. Looking back now, Rutgers losing that puck. Rivet now behind the net. Rivet now looking up the ice, trying to chip it up. Not going to happen there. Puck now goes back behind the net. Trying to get back after it was Dupas. And speaking of which, Dupas takes possession, and he'll send it into the offensive zone. Dupas will go after it. Getting there, though, for quickly is Oak Alovich. Oak Alovich. What a name. Some of these names, as I had to do the pronunciations early before this game, is outstanding. Oklovich sends it up. It gets tipped off the defense. And back comes the other way is Rutgers. And it's back and forth. Reagan got it across. Chipped up the boards there. Warfel in a big collision as it gets back over to Reagan. Reagan across. Connects with Jennings. Jennings went off of a defender. Reagan gets that back. Reagan looking for an open man. Is Liebenberg with him, but instead it's taken by Reed for Canisius. Reed now on top of the blue line. He'll send it across. Connects now with his Schwartz. Shot, they score! Tipped into the back of the net, and just like that, Canisius takes a 1-0 lead. And just like that, I believe it's Reed who will get credit for the goal. It's Brandon Reed who led the line, the captain. So he will get credit for the goal. He was the one that led the hand the line in just about a minute and 15 seconds into the game with 18:46 to go here in the first. It's a 1-0 lead for the team in the dark blue uniforms. Skating now with it. Back the other way is Hansen. Hansen will send it in towards the other side, try to connect with Collin. Collin tried to throw it in front. Nobody there in a blue uniform. Quick shot, blocker, save made. That shot from Nadurf. Sent around now behind the net, sent in front. Quick shot, it goes wide. That shot was by Zacharine. Rutgers trying to get it up, but Zacharine sends no on the red line and sends it back in. Quickly there for Rutgers. Trying to get it up there is Albert. Sending it around. There for Canisius. Trying to look up the ice. There's a number I don't actually have on my roster. They get sent in by White Dog. Into the boards. Now across Rutgers with it. It's Reagan. 17:50 to go. First period, early goal. Canisius is pretty much waking up the boys in the blue uniforms as Rivet tries to chip it forward. Reagan trying to throw a stick on it, and he's able to get there in the corner. And for some reason, this Canisius team, as NECHL is the one who's there now, this Canisius team is coming in with passion. NECHL trying to get it over back to Rivet. That gets chipped over the boards. Trying to get it there was Reese. Reese gets pinned to the boards by Rivet. Reese will send it over. And now skating back the other way for is now Leonard. As that gets sent in. Now behind the Canisius net, puck gets chipped up forward, and back comes Canisius the other way. Nadurf will send it up forward. Connect now, here's Reed. Reed now going in on net, shot save made, rebound chipped out in front, and Rutgers needs to get this puck out. Oh, a big hit. Oh, an absolute unit of a hit by Nissan Greenwich. Now behind, Reed gets it up top. Back over now, Reed down the corner. Reed trying to get this puck back up top, but he gets it sent back down to him. Reed now sends it back down low. Trying to send it over. And it goes around as Aherns was the one with it. Back over. Aherns trying to get it over. Schultz will take it now. Schwartz. Across. Connects now with Nadurf. Nadurf skates in. Gets chipped off the puck. Quickly now back with it is Reed. Reed around a couple. Reed, he has the lone goal. Reed now leaves it for Nadurf. Nadurf, this is Canisius' team, is absolutely setting something up. Schwartz gets it across. Back across. Meant for Aherns, and now that gets sent back up. Aherns around a couple. Aherns with a backhand, he scores! Top shelf, and 2-0 Canisius. Canisius. 2 goals in a matter of almost 4 minutes with just 16:08 to go in the first, and out of nowhere, Rutgers has to call a timeout. In a big frustration moment for the head coach of Joseph Dickinson. He is livid. I'm not going to say the words that he's saying. You could probably hear him because he's the closest one to this mic on that bench, but he is absolutely livid. The shots on goal, by the way, folks, 5 for Canisius. Rutgers has none. They haven't even been in the offensive zone basically the whole first 4 minutes. They've been in there for maybe 10 seconds, and they didn't even get a shot off. And to be honest, Dickinson has all right to be frustrated at his squad. You could see the absolute frustration. He's going to put Hilliard out there. So the line, no, it's not Hilliard taking the face-off, Derik. It is Lievenberg who will. Lievenberg will take the face-off for Rutgers against French. French and Lievenberg at the center ice. Lievenberg trying to win this draw for Rutgers, trying to get some momentum going. It's been all nothing but Canisius. It is one. Quickly skated out back the other way. Caught with a shot, and it is not even on goal. I think, no, it was, so they will count it. Never mind. So Rutgers with their first shot on goal. Face off to the left of the Canisius goal. Team 2 will take the face off. Lievenberg will not win that draw. Technically, though, he technically did. I just don't know if you want to technically be technical here. Bowen got knocked down in the corner, so sent up across to Okalovic. What a name. Send across. Rutgers trying to get this puck up the ice. It is Albert who was able to send it in. But quickly there and sending it back the other way is Oker. Bowen, the one who sent it down. Going after it now is Albert. who sends it back up off the boards as Kata sends it in. Quickly corralled. And back the other way comes Canisius. It's Creer with it now. Creer will send it on goal. Knocked off the boards. Calhoun will send it over. Hansen with possession now for Canisius. They've been all around, knocking them down. I don't think an arm raised. Damperino will send it on. Save made. Rebound goes to the boards. Spiro has been flurried with shots, and a big collision just occurred. The 19 of Zach Green got sent down, and the closest referee will call the penalty as it's called. Zach Green will get back up. And I don't know who's getting sent to the box. Yes, I do. As that is the 8 of Max Warfel. 2 minutes. Ooh, I believe that's boarding. Is that boarding? Is that what he called? I think he called boarding. I'd assume that's boarding. Looked like boarding to me. Well, I don't know what he called. I don't think he made a signal. At least, okay, I didn't look soon enough to see the signal. So, well, I believe it's boarding. Reed sends it down low, and Canisius now a power play to possibly put this game really far away. Schwartz across. Quick shot save made, and Rutgers will send it the length of the ice. I didn't hear the penalty call, but I'm assuming it's boarding. Stopping it behind his crease and leaving it there for his teammates is Urso. Gets sent up and now skating back the other way. Trying to send it across was North. And now Nick Castro couldn't connect. And Schwartz will go after it for Canisius. Urso leaves it for Canisius. Schwartz sends it up. North with an out backhand. I believe he was going to connect with Schwartz, but it's now Reed with it. Reed sends it in front. Backhand, he scores. Benjamin Namel makes it 3-0 Canisius. And out of nowhere, Rutgers. Man, it does not look fun, to say the least. The amount of disbelief this Rutgers bench has is insane. McGinnis is the only two standing up for, actually the only one standing up on the Rutgers bench, as they've all now just sit down, is Scaretta in the 19 jersey. He's the only man standing on the Rutgers bench. All of them sit down after that goal. As Kata has an opportunity to make this a 2-goal game, but I believe that is going to be blown dead. And it'll be a offensive face-off, I believe they've just now, awarded to Rutgers. So if you're Rutgers, you're down 3-0, but it's 14:03 to go in the, first period. Anything can happen. As Liebenberg will take the face-off for Rutgers. He'll take it against Hansen. Draw one by Canisius, as De Piedretta will send it in. Quickly taken and sent up by Jennings. And it goes all the way down and trying to get there in time before an icing is called as Hilliard. He'll get there in time. Hilliard wrestling down the corner, trying to send it up the boards to Kata. Puck in the air. Trying to glove it down was Liebenberg. Thrown in front. Liebenberg couldn't connect. Sent up top of the red line, and that one's wide. And oh my, there's a man hurt, and he's grabbing his elbow. That's the 21 of Thomas Hilliard. As that shot's a safe rebound, they score! And out of nowhere, Rutgers responds as Hilliard is in dismay, and 4 men were on the ice for Rutgers. And out of nowhere, they made it a 2-goal game. We have a flurry of scoring going on in Oswego here in the second game of the quarterfinals. That was, I believe, scored, was it Warfel or Block? I believe it was Max Warfel, or it could have been, I don't know who tipped that in. Somebody tipped it in front, but there was 4 guys on the ice because Hilliard was hurt. I see Hilliard in a lot of dismay. He seems to be grabbing his elbow. We will see if we get an update on Hilliard, if he's going to be in this game or not. We'll find out if I can. Rutgers trying to find something to block now with it. Block now around the defender. Sends it in. He went around Bowen. Block trying to get there in time, but chipping it up the boards, and now in the corner, they'll board battle for it. Trying to get that puck free as Jurwinski, Yurkowski is trying to get that up. Glove down, but quickly back across. Yurkowski threw it across. Bowen now off the rebound, and it's blocked in front. Goes to the corner boards. Thrown across off the boards. Bowen. So that is, the goal was scored by the 24, I believe they said, did they say 24? Is that what they Or did they say 40? What? I'll call them. And a weird collision on the side. We'll figure out who just scored that goal, folks. We will. We'll figure it out. I believe they said 24, but I don't think Rutgers has a 24. As that gets sent up and around. We'll get that to you eventually. You might have to wait till the end of this period to tell you who just scored for Rutgers, as that gets sent up by Reed. And now skating back the other way is Canisius, turning on a dime. Ahern's trying to get it over. Down low, Reed. Reed tipped off the stick and completely wide off the stick of North. Both these teams are flurrying right now. Ahern has North with him, but it gets knocked off. And now quickly back the other way is Bunchko. Bunchko will send it up in the air. Stick down. Stick handle here quickly. Nadurf with possession. Chipped it off the boards. Ahern's trying to get it across. Quickly intercepted. Rutgers back the other way. A lot of speed here. Trying to get it over now. That was Setch who tried to get it over, but instead it gets back across, and now Reed has it for Canisius. Reed now over the red line, sends it into the offensive zone. We are just 11:35 into the first period and counting. A 3-1 lead for Canisius. 3 consecutive goals by the team in dark blue, but 1 goal by the team in red has pretty much woken up this Rutgers bench, as that's an offsides call. And we will have a stoppage in play. Something we didn't see in the first period of the first game was energy. It was a lot of back and forth, and neither team could wake up till RIT, who scored their only goal of the game. That was when that game woke up. This game immediately woke up. Canisius scored, they woke up. Then they scored again, woke up again. Then they scored again, woke up again, as Reagan tries to get it across, and then out of nowhere has kind of tried to throw a poke at it, and that won't happen. Rutgers trying to get this puck up the ice. Derik will send it on goal. That's Kata who got the shot on. And back the other way comes Canisius. Big collision right in front of the Rutgers goal. Reese threw it over and connect there off the tip of the stick. And now skating back the other way. French couldn't connect with anybody. And a big collision. French send a man down. French gives a cross check. And now back the other way comes Rutgers. This is trying to throw it as Reese. Reese knocked off the puck, and a quick shot by Kata goes wide. Zach Green knocked off the puck. And chipping it out of the other way is his teammate in the 10 uniform, which I don't have that, but I'm assuming it's Floric, because I don't see a 9 on the bench. Well, oh boy. Little roster mayhap. It always happens, folks. Reagan will go after it now. He'll try to send it up on the air. Schwartz with possession. Send it around town, it will go. As Reagan's the one trying to get it to block. Sends it stopped up by Nadurf. Nadurf, shot blocked by Block. Ironic. Reagan trying to throw it up. Reagan trying to saucer it forward. He's trying to give that old ladle scoop, but he couldn't do it. But Block came over, said, I just blocked one. My last name's Block. Why don't I just, instead of Block, skate it over? Trying to hurry there, and getting knocked off was Rifle, and now skating back the other way and getting corralled up was Nadurf. Nadurf is playing a pretty physical game so far in that dark blue uniform. For Canisius, he's been out there playing some rough hockey. Block will go after it on the left side, trying to dump it in the offensive zone. Chipped in quickly. There was Scaretta. Scaretta giving a little hit there in the corner, trying to wake up his team. They're only down by 2, if you will. Scaretta got the puck, tried to throw it across for his own teammate, not going to connect. Dupas was the one he was trying to connect to. Speaking of which, Dupas now has the puck. Dupas trying to leave it downtown, but instead here comes Canisius back the other way. Skating into the offensive zone, sending it in, he will. That is the 55 of Bowen, and of which it's covered for the whistle by Sparrow. 9:07 to go, first period. The shots, by the way, folks, 8-5 in favor of Canisius. They're also up 3-1 in the scoreboard. 3 consecutive goals by Canisius before Rutgers answered. Very interesting. Backhand around town. And Aherns is trying to get it with Reed. Reed gained back possession. Reed up to Bowen. Bowen with a quick shot, blocked by the defense. Rebound behind the net. Now taken, now here's Ahern. Ahern now back with possession. Ahern goes around a couple. Ahern gets knocked off the puck, trying to go back for it. Now with it now and chipping it up top of the boards. Bowen with a slapper and a wide shot, and it goes around the boards. Trying to send it up, blocked there, and now trying to speed skate his way around the defense, and it won't happen as getting there in time before him was Bowen. Bowen across, now here's Reed. Reed now gets knocked off the puck. Oh, a stick to the head The ref didn't see it, but it chipped his helmet north. Trying to get it bounced over to Bowman. Reed looking across, couldn't connect with Ahern. Chipped over by Jennings, and that gets sent all the way down. And now De Pedrina couldn't connect. De Pedrina, what a name. What a name. Now with it is Aherns. He'll send it across. Connect now with it is North. North will send it on goal. Spiro will just push it aside. Reagan will send it around. And therefore, and giving it across there. And with it now and trying to get it up and getting weirdly connected off the puck was Sendeki. And now Reagan has to go back and send around. Sendeki wasn't even there for the puck. Instead, it stopped up top by the 6 of De Pedrina. And that is sent around. Reagan, the only one behind the Rutgers goal, trying to send it up. He will connect. And trying to... Solovini was trying to get that one up. Reagan. Back across. Connects now with Sendeki, and that gets sent up. A weird collision right there as Leonard got sent down. And now back the other way comes Canisius. Knocked off there was Yurkovsky. Ward battle ensues in the corner. Hansen gets shoved by Leonard. Man, Leonard is pushing and shoving, trying to get that puck free, and he will for Rutgers. Man, pushing and shoving every which way as Nadurf is basically getting harassed as he was getting into the offensive zone. Now Rutgers in their own zone Rutgers trying to get an offensive zone shot, but instead in their own zone, come back Canisius the other way. Hansen connects. Now back the other way comes Canisius. Zach Green trying to hurry. Rate says no. Hansen joins in. Board battle ensues. 2v2 to the left of the Rutgers goal. Trying to get that one going. Zach Green now in the corner. Nifty move, trying to go around the defense. Zach Green just got knocked down. He's slow to get up, but he's able to, looks like just a little tweak there. And trying to go back the other way comes Rutgers. Reese trying to get that puck up. He will connect. Kata's the one there for him, and he dumps it in for a line change. This Rutgers bench, by the way, has one tendy. They don't have a backup. I don't know why they don't. I think he's just not dressed. It's a big hit at Gers. Jeez Louise, a big collision. Rivet sent a man down. Back come the other way. Leonard trying to send it up. Quick shot by Jennings is a save made. Rebound goes to the corner boards. Saucered up. Trying to knock it down is Jennings, but instead Yurkovsky skates in. Yurkovsky stick handle, save made. Rebound on the side of the net, and luckily it couldn't get a shot on. Yurso got real lucky. Over to Crossborough. Spiro got absolutely lucky there. He was not set. Puck gets sent up. Doing a nifty move there and across now to Jennings. That was Nissan Greenwich who was the one doing that nifty spin move. Puck gets sent up, and whiffing on the opportunity to send that puck up was Aherns. And now Rutgers trying to get that puck back in the offensive zone. It will not happen. Okwowski will send it across. As Aherns now with it, trying to throw it in front for North. Aherns down the corner, right side. Aherns looking for an opportunity. Reed now back north. Aherns will go back after it in the corner. Aherns has Reed. He'll leave it for Reed, but nobody there. He gets nudged by Reagan, and that puck gets nudged free, and Rutgers trying to go back the other way. Block got absolutely blocked by Aherns. Aherns just leveled Block. And speaking of which, Block gets the puck back after just getting absolutely leveled in the boards. And a big hit by Block on, no, that's not Block. That is Rifle, who just responded with a hit on De Pedrina. What a hit. White Duck just got his stick knocked out of his hand. There's a lot of craziness going on as a whistle blows in a stoppage of play. So to the box is White Duck. It wasn't his stick, it was the other stick. I'm sorry, I didn't state it right. White Duck knocked the stick out of a man's hand, and he's in the box. 2 minutes. And a power play, a much-needed one for Rutgers, trying to get this into a one-goal game. Trying their best. 4:20 to go, first period. A 3-1 lead for Canisius. Rutgers trying to cut that lead into 1. Werfel won the draw, but getting there in time was Canisius, and he gets dumped down. Spiro will leave it behind. He'll leave it for Albert. Cross-checking the call. Albert across. Connects now, Sech. Sends it around. Down low. Albert. Back over Reagan. Shot. Blocked in front. Puck now around. Rutgers trying to set something up here. Get nudged off the puck and have to reset. Puck across Reagan. Down low. Reagan up top. Shot save made. Rebound gets sent all the way back down. Albert takes possession behind his own goal. With 55 to go in the power play. 3:12 to go, first period. Now Jennings with it for Rutgers. He'll skate into the offensive zone. Jennings now hurrying for it. He'll send it down low. Back up top to Jennings. Back over. Liebenberg across. Stepped on top of the blue line. Butchko down low. Back across, couldn't connect off the boards. Jennings will have to send it down low. 27 seconds now. Liebenberg gets knocked down. Thrown in front. Nobody can connect in a red uniform. Back across, off Akata's skate. Jennings there. Jennings with a shot. Save made. Bouncing puck. Nobody there in a red uniform to connect. Kata now. Jennings will get there. Jennings trying to get it back to Kata. Bouncing puck. Kata will take possession. Sends it over. Reconnects with Botchko. Save made off the defense. Jennings will have to be there. 5 seconds to go in the Rutgers power play. Blocked by the defense. Jennings needs to find an open man in a red uniform. Try to throw it in front for a man in a red uniform, but nobody there. Kata gets knocked down. Kata has to get back up. He's trying to board battle for it. 2v2 board battle shall ensue. Now it's taken, trying to send it across. Big collision there, and a line change occurs for Canisius. Spiro leaves it behind for Jennings. Jennings now behind his own goal. Sends it over off the boards and all the way down. I think we're going to get an icing. No, it's going to be stopped by Urso, which is weird. Urso thrown in front. Trying to chip it in there was Rutgers, but nobody could really get a stick on it. The closest man that did have a chance to get a stick on it was Leonard. Now behind the goal. Leonard trying to chip it off of Reed. Reed has one of the 3 goals for Canisius. Reed around 2 of them, trying to go around 3 of them. Reed sends it up. Mitt for De Pedrino, but it can't happen. Thrown in front, and Spiro couldn't cover as Reagan said, wait a minute, let me keep playing this. A minute and a half to go. Trying to send it back up. Now Reed will go back after it. Reed trying to go across, try to connect with Nadurf. Nadurf got a little poke on it, and it's corralled by Sendeki. Sendeki across. That's now connected by Nissan Denich, and that is going to be wrappled around. 1 minute to go in the first period of play. A 3-1 lead for Canisius. The shot column definitely reads a weird game, but nonetheless, 3 quick early goals have pretty much set the pace of this one, and Rutgers is trying to play catch-up. Reagan trying to skate in the offensive zone. He gets told no, and that's a backhand by Warfel, and quickly gets sent out, tipped off a couple sticks. Albert leaves it over Reagan. Reagan. Skadira trying to connect, but couldn't, in a big collision there. Hansen trying to go around 2 of them. Hansen, he will. Canisius trying to get in the offensive zone, but Albert gets back possession. Albert now with it. He'll go behind the crease. Albert now trying to get it back to Corrigan. And now getting Cluckin, and oh my, Hansen broke up the pass and making Spiro fall is just insane that he missed the net. From the blue line, a ripper of a shot goes wide. 3 seconds remaining. Zacharine gets nudged. Zacharine and Albert going after it. And that will be a sound of a horn. And 20 minutes in the books. So 20 minutes in the books. The score, Canisius 3, Rutgers 1. The shots on goal, as you can see, Canisius 12, Rutgers 9. So we will get that Rutgers goal. I believe they said, I think what they meant to say was the 44 of Garrett Cotta. I think that was the man in front. I heard 24, so I don't know. I'll get that one all situated. I'll go ask the guys. But we are 20 minutes in the books, 40 minutes to go, and Canisius has set the stone. They've set the pace, they've set everything. They're up 3-1 after 20. We'll be back in about 15 for the second period of play. The winner of this one plays Buff. And as the refs touch the ice, we get set for the second period of play. And I do want to state that goal by Rutgers was the 44 of Garrett Cotta. So he has the lone goal for Rutgers, in which they are down 3-1. As we enter the second period of play, the winner once again will play Buff. So we will see who that shall be. But right now, it looks like Canisius. It's a unique situation because the shots are 12-9. If you read the shot column, you think, man, this is a pretty close game. But then you look at the score and it's 3-1. Well, it's because 3 really quick early goals by Canisius. And that is what really has set them apart here in this first period of play and entering the second now here in the NECHL playoff quarterfinal. This quarterfinal is very much needed as Urso will join the ice and his fellow Canisius Golden Flyers will join him. So, once again, a 3-1 lead for Canisius. And this winner of this game, once again, will take on Buffalo. The Ice Bulls, which is a unique name to say the least. I remember calling that game when they played Oswego, and I was like, Ice Bulls, that's a sick name for a hockey team. So, I know Buffalo will be up here tomorrow. We get ready. I will say that I will state again, and I will not yet confirm or deny my statement, but this is what I was told. Of course, TC&J and Rutgers are the only two teams not based in New York. They are based in New Jersey, and I was informed that both Rutgers and TC&J, no matter what happens, will stay for the rest of the weekend. And I don't know exactly why, but I'd assume in the context of being a good sport. So, center ice, we shall go. The face-off will be taken here. It will be Reed for Canisius versus the 26 of Dupas, and Dupas is unable to win that draw. As Dave Pietrina will send it across. Outright, we'll go after it. Send it around. Umbrit trying to reconnect, and now White Duck will saucer it in. White Duck is the only Canisius player I don't have on my roster, but good thing he has his last name on his uniform. Backhanded in. Going back the other way is Dupas. Dupas now into the offensive zone. And he sent it on goal, and his stick went flying. In which that thing is a twig snapped. And Dupas in frustration because he just lost about a $300 twig that he has to replace. Hate to see it, folks. That's a good clean snap right on the middle of the twig. Draw one. Sent up top. Jennings with a shot. Save made by the 31 of Urso. Ursu playing a good between the pipes here. Keeping his team in this one. As that is sent in around Jennings. Cotta, the lone goal scorer, got knocked down. Back the other way comes Rutgers. Canisius. Shot, save, rebound. And speaking of Rutgers, a save made by Spiro. And a glove save there, and he flashes the leather. Bowen trying to catch him off guard, and Spiro says no, trying to wake up this Rutgers bench. Draw one. Cotta will go after it. Backhand across. Hilliard trying to get it across. Hilliard was, but he's not able to. Canisius trying to hurry this one in. Hansen's the one racing after with Reagan. Liebenberg and Reagan. Two for Rutgers trying to get that out. Blocked in front. Trying to glove it down, and Hilliard will. Hilliard gets it over to Cotta. Lone goal scorer for Rutgers. Cotta trying to get it across for Hilliard. Quickly stepped to top, and a quick shot chipped wide. And that shot rifled by Reagan. It will be Warfel who wins the draw. Scarata across, shot goes wide. Big hit there. Johnson, the one that got nudged. He'll send it down. Albert will have to go after it. Albert will take possession in his own zone, send it up. Scarata got it across. Wursel got hit there by French. And sent up the ice. And now with it is Block. Block got knocked off the puck, sent up by Schwartz, trying to connect there, and that is Albert who sent it wide. Quick shot is blocked in front, and trying to skate it out is Canisius, trying to get it across. Now with it is French. French now into the offensive zone. He'll send it in. Albert will go after it for Rutgers, though. Albert will take possession, 17:45, early stages, second period, a 3-1 lead for Canisius. And back and forth we start. Usually a weird moment here is trying to figure out how you want to attack this second period. As Nadurf got sent down, now Nadurf has to get back up, try to get it over to the good old of Aherns, but that goes all the way down, and Albert will touch it up for Rutgers for the icing with 17:26 to go. Second period of play, a 3-1 lead for Canisius. So Canisius, Rutgers. The game that has seen a lot of it as that shot is a save made. Rebound in front, the bouncing puck, a quick slapper. It went off of a defender. Somehow, the goaltender is down. It's Urso who's trying to get back up. Down low on the right side, Reed gets a block on it. On the man who represents his same jersey number in Nissan Grinovich. Aherns. Down low. Trying to throw it in front across to Aherns. A glove save made. And a little windmill by Spiro. $16:59 to go. Second period, 3-1 Canisius. A face-off to the right of the Rutgers goal. Trying to win that draw. And they will as Rutgers as they send it in. Stick down. And quickly corralled by Canisius, and back and forth we shall go. Courier gets sent over, and it was Yurkovsky. Oh my gosh, Yurkovsky, who's the one who got weirdly hit, as that is now sent up, and Dupas gets it across. Weird move there and a weird collision. Nissan Grinovich trying to hurry. Nissan Grinovich sends it down, trying to get it back up to him, but can't connect. And now back the other way comes Canisius. Courier trying to get it across. Jennings gets a stick out of glove down. Courier skating in. Scott, save made by Spiro. What a save, and he holds it for the whistle. Spiro keeping his team in this one. (3-1). Canisius leads, and Spiro just stopped Canisius from continuing and growing that score, growing that lead of which they don't want. They want to stay in this hockey game. Now, face-off won, technically by Canisius, but sent out by Rutgers. And now trying to beat him to it is Hilliard. Hilliard trying to beat Bowen, but Bowen will get there in time. Bowen with a backhand, leaves it now and connected with Oklovich. Sends it over to Zacharine. Zacharine across, gives it over to Hansen. Hansen meant for back to Zacharine. Zacharine and Hansen battling for it for Canisius. And that one gets sent back down, and having to go back after it is Bowen. Bowen. Intercepted by Kata, the lone scorer for Rutgers. Saucers it in the corner of the left side of the Rutgers goal. Back across, block, just blocked the puck to keep it into the offensive zone. Kata, slapper, blocked, puck in the air, stick down, Warvel, sent around. Puck gets chipped. And down it will go. Reagan will go after it, and he'll slap it around the boards. Stopped over. Quickly corralled. Scarata trying to get that across. Block was the one he was trying to connect to. And a little skirmish there. And now back comes Canisius the other way. And then across. Trying to connect with Johnson. But couldn't. Across. Scarata off the skate. And Wurzel trying to go after it as he collides with Schwartz. Rutzel and Schwartz. Warfel and Schwartz. Going after it. Sent up top, red line. Stick handle, blocker, save made from the whiffling shot of Butchko. Butchko's trying to keep it in, but he won't be able to, and he's whistle's blown and a little shove there afterwards. Linesman says, whoa, what you doing? I stick the call by the linesman, by the way. 14:37 to go, second period. 3-1 lead once again still for Canisius. Trying their best here is the words to use. Puck gets sent up. Skated back the other way, sent across. Big collision as Setch got hit by White Duck. Collision again. Reed across. Connects now and sending it up the other way. Towards the goal is North. As Albert trying to get that across. Now skating back the other way comes Rutgers. Dupas sends it in. White Duck beats Dupas back to the puck. And now back the other way as Ahern's trying to send it up. De Piedrina with possession. De Piedrina over. Saucered forward. Connect back with it. Butchko trying to get it up. The puck is over here. The Canisius bench is screaming as Nissan trying to get that over. It was Nissan Greenwich as that puck is now in front. And speaking of which, Nissan Greenwich will saucer it. Trying to get it over now. Trying to speed skate his way. Racing there. 1v1, no icing called. Is there with it is Nadurf. He'll send it around. Now with it is Schwartz. Schwartz goes around a couple. Schwartz got knocked off the puck. He has to get back. Schwartz has Rivet. Schwartz now over across. Shot save made. Rivet couldn't get that rebound. That shot was rifled by Yurkovsky. Rivet back with it. Trying to get it back down. Off the boards, Nabel. Nabel gets knocked off. Board battle ensues behind the net of Rutgers. Back the other way we come. Rutgers skating in. That's sent in by Ruffle. And going after it off the boards, there is Nadurf. Nadurf will send it around. Canisius trying to go back the other way. They will. Skating now back is Yurkovsky. Yurkovsky across Namel. Namel, the shot goes high. Puck now goes back around off the tip of Rivet's stick. And going back after it is Okalovich. Okalovich. What a name. One of my favorites. Nadurf goes in between his skates, so he has to go back after it. Nadurf will leave it for Okalovich. Okalovich will send it up. Now here's Zach Reen. Zach Reen now gives it over Hansen. Hansen trying to stop on a dime. He gets nudged forward. That gets shot on. Spiro will have to cover as Hansen got that free on the boards. And 12:21 to go. Second period. And once again, a 3-1 lead for Canisius. Puck over. Skip it around. Trying to nudge it forward as that's a blocker save made by Spiro, and that was weird. It was on top of the blue line. Hansen's the one that saucered it in on him. Kata gloves it down. Once again, the only goal scorer for the team from good old Rutgers. Good old New Jersey. Trying to get a stick on it there. Board battle ensues to the left of the Canisius goal. It's free shot, save made. That shot rifled on by Butchko. Butchko. Giving Hansen a shove as that's sent in by Bowen. Now left down behind, here's Calhoun. Calhoun across. Wrapping it around there. Trying to shove it down there was Creer. And back it goes. White Duck across. Connects with Calhoun, but it goes off the tip of the stick. And back the other way as Lievenberg tried to get it around. As it's now behind the Rutgers goal, tipped up in the air, and Lievenberg will glove it down, try to reconnect. Reed trying to get it up top, nudged off, and White Duck will have to race. He has Kata chasing after him. White Duck and Kata going after it for the puck. White Duck will chip it over. Now here's Creer. Creer over, skating now in is North. North trying to get it across. He'll get it to Reed. Reed now turns on a dime, trying to get it over. Nobody there on the gaping side of the net. White Duck poked it forward, and now back the other way comes Rutgers back down. Here comes Leonard. Leonard has options. Leonard connects with Reagan. He gets knocked off. Puck gets chipped forward, and that goes all the way down. Now with it is Mezgani. Asmagata. Oof. That 14 uni on Rutgers is going to give me a headache. Sent up. I know it. Here comes North Star. North. Over to Schwartz. Shot say made. Rebound. Ahern can't get it. Schwartz gave a little poke at it. Now Reagan will take possession in the corner. Rutgers needs to get this puck out. And Reagan just got back checked by Ahern. No whistle. And getting it up there is Asmagata. I got it here. Skating now, here's Zach Green for Canisius. He's on an opportunity. Nifty move, but he got knocked down. Zach Green had an opportunity to keep the scoring going. Reagan with possession. Over the red line, over the blue line in the offensive zone. Reagan skating in, gets nudged off the puck. Now with it is Nissan Grunovich. He's knocked off. Leaves it behind for Dupas. But Dupas isn't there in time. Instead, it is Nadurf. And now back the other way comes Zach Green for Canisius. Zach Green has options, trying to throw it in front. Nobody in a blue uniform. The puck is in front. And Nissan Grunovich has to look up with it now for Rutgers and try to find an open man with 9:15 to go. Across. Sech. Back across. Off of Nissan Grunovich's stick. And that one unfortunately went out of play. So at 9:10 to go, the second period. It's a 3-1 lead for Canisius. In a very weird way. Because it was 3 really early goals in the first, and no goals here in the second as Kata trying to get it over Hilliard with a nifty stick handle, but lost the puck, and it got chipped up, but kept in. Down low, Rutgers trying to find an open man. Sent up. Oh, a big collision. Getting knocked down there was Jennings. And now, coming the other way, Mahal across, glove save made as trying to rifle a big hit in the boards. Arm raised. Whoa, what a collision. Yurkovsky just got cross-checked in the back of the head. And I think, I'm trying to see who they're going to get this penalty to. I believe it was Butchko, as Yurkovsky is still down. On one knee here, they're going to bring the medic over. So 8:43 to go. And I believe Rutgers is going to try to argue something, and it is, and very, 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 very frustrated, is Ryan Butchko. Butchko in the box. I don't know what the issue. They're going to talk here. Maybe a 5-minute major. I don't know. That was a hard hit in those boards. Just to the left of Spiro. And able to get up and move around is Yurkovsky. So Yurkovsky is able to get up. Rutgers still in a lot of anger issue, if you will. That is the 88 wants to get a Butchko. He's kind of having an argument with his own coach. I don't know what that assumption is. I can't assume anything, but he's arguing with Dickinson. We've seen Dickinson but coach very aggressively after letting in those 3 consecutive goals, calling his timeout. And it is a 5-minute major. So a 5-minute major on Butchko, I believe for boarding. I don't know exactly what they called, but I'd assume so for boarding. Maybe roughing. One of the two, we'll find out. Butchko isn't going to be, I don't know if they've given him a game misconduct or not. He's still in the penalty box, so I'm assuming no. As that's up top now, Reed on top of the blue line. It is boarding. Sent up now Schwartz, so they didn't give him a game misconduct, obviously, just the 5 minutes for boarding. Now Schwartz gets it over, now back across. And now Canisius is playing keep away from Rutgers. This is the big opportunity here for them. They could really drain this game clock. Quick shot, as that was a pass from North to Schwartz. Aherns has options. He switches, now Schwartz with it. Down low left side, Schwartz. Schwartz now behind the goal. Schwartz has options. Sends it over to Reed. Reed now up top. Here's Ahern. Ahern's looking. Has options. Gives it over to North. Shot. High wide. Rebound goes out off the boards. Reed with it. Reed now 7:54 to go. Second period of 4 minutes and 9 seconds remaining on the power play and counting. North now Reed. Reed now top of the blue line. Reed now across on his left side. Schwartz gets knocked off the defense. Now off the boards. North now with it. Down low corner on the left side of the goal. Down low trying to chip it over to NECHL. That will not happen. Blocked by North. North keeps it in. NECHL gives it over to North. North has options. Ahern's in front. He scores. Ahern's makes it 4-1 Canisius. And just like that, it's a 5-minute major, folks, which means, well, anything can happen. And Butchko is just in disbelief. It's 3:49 to go in this 5-minute major. The way 5-minute major works, we keep rolling here. So it could be a goal flurry. We don't really know, but I will tell you one thing. It looks to be a not so pleasant dismay on the Rutgers bench. And a flurry of attack by Canisius, the team that came out. They were hungry, and they are still hungry. De Pidirna will send it in. De Pidirna skating after it. Jennings will wrap it around. So there it is. So Reed and NECHL will get the assist on Ahern's goal. White Duck now over to Naderf. Naderf around a couple. Naderf skates in on the left side. Naderf gets knocked off the puck. He'll have to go back after it. Naderf over White Duck. White Duck across, connects with Calhoun. Shot is, wow, whiffled away. There was a gaping net. Back up top, White Duck. White Duck has options. He'll go for a clapper blocker. Save made by Spiro. Down now, here's De Perdina. De Perdina down even further to Yurkovsky. Now with a quick shot, save made. The other save made. Wow, what a save as De Perdina had an opportunity and a half, and another opportunity gets rifled away from Yurkovsky. Gonna chase after it, and whistle blows. I have no idea what I think they just waiting for the signal. Nothing. All right, I don't know exactly. It was a hand pass? High stick. Always great to have the camera guy focus. High stick is the call there. With 2:28 to go on the power play for Canisius, or Rutgers. Or, I'm sorry, Canisius. Rutgers needs to kill the power play because they need a quick one. That's a quick shot there by Setch. They need a goal. They need one bad, but they're down a man for another 2 minutes and 15. That one gets sent back around. Ahern's able there on top now, left side. He'll split on the circle, sends it up top to Schwartz. Schwartz now leaves it over the other side to North. North has options. He'll send it back down. Down around it goes. NECHL was there for it. NECHL and North have a goal. Have the 2 assists on that last goal that was scored, and that one gets sent down. So they're trying to find a goal themselves. Minute 45 to go. North leaves it over. Now Schwartz. Skating. Has options. He leaves it over North. North now over the red line. Over the blue line. In the offensive zone. Ahern's has Yurkovsky with him. Over Ahern's. Yurkovsky is right there. Ahern's. Yurkovsky's really battling that front net with Reagan. They were pushing and shoving in front. Reed. It's nudged off. Reed has options. Reed looking across. Ahern's with a shot blocked. Save made in front. Nifted. Oh, it rang the iron. The official says no. It went off the crossbar. Ahern's. Yurkovsky knocked down. Minute and 5 to go on this 5-minute major. Ahern's skating in across. Reed shot. He scores. And Reed will make it 5-1 Canisius. And Rutgers bench still in some dismay. There's 58 seconds remaining on this 5-minute major on Butchko. And if you are Rutgers, there's 4:41 to go in the second period, 56 seconds remaining now on this 5-minute major. And if you are Rutgers, you can't afford to let one in, and you need to get one in at least. Jennings will send that around. That's a little collision there. Creer trying to get it over. And it gets sent down. French now takes possession for Canisius. Across now. French across the ice, now down low. 35 to go in the 5-minute major. French looking. Top of the blue line. Across Creer now over. Quick shot's blocked. Creer leaves it on top. And the shot is deflected but wide. And whoa, a weird collision as there's a whistle. And there's a stick down in every which way. You don't want to hear it. Need a puck. And a broken twig. That was Nissan Grinovich, the one who's down. And, of course, the there you go. As that gets sent down, back over, and the camera does not want to work with me. There we go. Battery change. Love to be hit. As that gets sent around, Calhoun now top of the blue line. That penalty is concluded. And the head shake of Butchko pretty much sums it up as Livenberg had an opportunity and sending him down. Rutgers indefinitely, some anger coming out of the 21 of Thomas Hilliard. They give a big shove Urso with that save. Camera's fixed, folks. We're good. Should be good for the remainder of this game if everything goes smoothly. Battery changes are always fun. Love to be part of them. Rivet will take the face off against Liebenberg and gets backhanded over by De Pedrina. And now hurrying for it and skating down is NECHL. NECHL turning on a dime, trying to get over to Rivet. NECHL trying to get it back over, tipped over off the boards. Giving a big shove on the Rutgers bench, and oh my Lanta. Now Kata skating in on breakaway, shot save made, rebound. Kata gets absolutely diminished, arm raised in a power play. A much needed power play coming up for Rutgers with 3:08 to go in the second period and a 5-1 lead for Canisius. A much needed power play. If Rutgers wants to get back in this hockey game, they have to score now, right now. There's no doubt about it. With 3:08 to go in the second period, you better make this a 3-goal deficit instead of being down still 4. They're down 4 goals, 5-1. They need to get, well, 1 more. You can't talk about it. You can't get anywhere with it. Ruffalo trying to win that draw, but it gets sent all the way down, and having to go back after it is Albrecht. 3 minutes to go, second period, 1:52 to go on the power play. A much-needed goal here. If Rutgers could get one here, they pretty much still have a slight chance. Setch coming in. That is a slashing, by the way. I'm pretty sure I didn't announce that one. Nissan Grinovich atop Albrecht. Albrecht has options. They leave it over to Setch. Setch, Albrecht. Albrecht across, connects Reagan. Reagan looking for a chance. Shot is completely blocked. Setch goes after it. Setch down low. Nissan Grinovich couldn't connect. Goes back over. Reagan. Reagan has options. Reagan looking at the blue line, trying to find an open man. He'll skate. Reagan across. Albrecht. Albrecht back. Reagan. Reagan back over. Top of the blue line. Albrecht shot. Blocked in front. Setch hits pin in the boards. Down low. Nissan Grinovich thrown in front. Reagan shot save made. Rebound is covered. .2:13 to go. Second period of 1:05 to go on the power play for Rutgers. They need a goal. You can't joke about it. And they're trying to pepper this goaltender in Urso, but Urso has basically said, well, you're not going to happen, if you will. That gets sent all the way down by Oak Elovich, and that has to be regained back the other way. Rutgers will come back with Albrecht trying to get it up. Reagan, now Albrecht. Albrecht has options. He'll try to get it back over to Reagan, but the stick goes flying out of Reagan's hand as he tried to get it from Bowen. Bowen over. Now here's Oak Elovich, and he'll send it around. Oak Elovich Aluvic. There we go. Gotta name that. You gotta nail that one down. Sech across Reagan, trying to reconnect. Caught it now. Reagan with a shot blocked. 45 to go on this power play. Albert keeps it in. They need a shot on here. Down low. Sech over Albert. Albert with a shot blocked in front. Rutgers needs a goal. And unfortunately, 15 seconds to go. They need a hurry here. Sparrow leaves it behind for Albert. Telling Albert, we got to go. He's giving the stick taps. He's saying, we got to go now. Skating in the offensive zone, getting nudged off the puck there, and getting sent back down to the power play concludes. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. As that gets left now to the side to White Duck, and 1 minute now to go here, second period. And now back the other way. Ahern's on a breakaway. Shot scores. Ahern's his second of the afternoon. Makes it 6-1 Canisius with 54.9 to go in the second period of play. So a 6-1 lead for Canisius. And Rutgers, that bench, who is closest to us. Once again, if you didn't watch the first game between RIT and NTCJ, oh my gosh. That is a unique aspect of having the benches on opposite sides of the ice, kind of like a football field. As that's over now, Reed with it. Shot is wide. So we'll get that assist. Reagan and we'll get the assist, I believe is what they said. So Creer trying to get over North trying to get over to Ahern's, and Ahern's will go after it with 23 point something to go, and that will tick down even further. Here in the second period, it is, well, been a pretty doozy one as Rutgers skates in with 15 to go. Reagan with a shot blocked. Oh, Nissan Grinovich, if he wanted to give Rutgers some hope, he had a gaping net but couldn't connect completely. And if you are Rutgers, you got a hole to dig out. And you got to dig out of a big hole. The score, Canisius 6, Rutgers 1 after 40 minutes of play. We have 20 minutes to go. The winner plays Buff. And right now, it's been all Canisius. The shots 27-20 in favor of Canisius. And Canisius is up 6-1. Ahern's has 2 of the 6. Trying to go for one more, if you will. We'll see what happens. You never know. It's the ACHA. Anything can happen in the ACHA. 40 minutes in the books. The winner plays Buffalo tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. We'll be back in about 15. And as the refs touch the ice, we get set for the third period of play. It's been all nothing but the boys in dark blue, if you will. Canisius up 6-1 against Rutgers. Once again, the winner of this game plays Buffalo, and right now it looks as though Canisius is the one that's trying to carry away with it. 6-1 the lead. Rutgers, by the way, doesn't have any of their other goaltenders. That is because they're hurt, and that's why they only have the one goaltender in Sparrow in net. That is, of course, Tobacco and Tobacco and Buddy, and then not a Tenzin. Not a Tenzin. Those are all hurt goaltenders. So that is why Sparrow is in between the pipes all game today, which got to be a little painful. Now for Canisius, their goaltender has faced some shots. He's faced 20. He's only allowed one. That, of course, being the 31 of Caleb Yersu. So Yersu playing a phenomenal game for Canisius, and for Rutgers with Sparrow, he's playing his best. He's faced 37. He's allowed 6. He's trying his best in between that pipe. Now, granted, this is the ACHA. This is ACHA. This is a lot. This is everything. Okay, I will not deny that the ACHA is kind of like the Fedzino. And by Fedzino, I mean the FPHL, and the aspect of anything can happen in the matter of 20 minutes of play. So, we will get set. Trying to get this puck drop. They're still not dropping it. It's Sullivan who is unable to win it against French, and that gets sent up by Canisius, trying to drain the clock. The 20 minutes on the clock. They are trying to cruise their way against Buffalo at 6 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. Of course, I will be in the booth. I did hear a rumor that the Buffalo broadcasting crew is supposed to sneak up here tomorrow with the team, in which they will join me, which will be all fun and exciting, if that is all completely true. That, of course, was given to me by Oswego head coach Travis Hyde. So to the Buffalo broadcasting crew, if you're listening and you're watching, I assume you are because you play the winner of this one. Hey, hello. Can't wait to meet you tomorrow. If you don't come, you don't come. But that's what I was told by Hyde. So Regan will get it across. Trying to get that up the boards was Albert. And now, sending it back the other way is Nadurf. Back over, backhand, couldn't connect with anybody. Was NECHL. He tried to connect with somebody in a dark uniform, but instead it's Butchko. Butchko, rough afternoon, chipping it up the glass, trying to get it up forward. His hand pass will be called as that's touched up by Yurkovsky, who, surprisingly, is going after that big hit. He had a big hit in that corner board. 18:49 to go, third period. 6-1 Canisius leads. Face off to the right, or to the left of the Canisius goal. So Yersu shall be the goaltender they face. Kata trying to get it over in front. That gets sent in wide. Off the far wide board, sent up forward off of Kata's stick, and sent up now by Butchko, and actually colliding with Yurkovsky is Butchko. As now that goes around. Nerdorf couldn't connect quickly with NECHL. And now, stick handle by Butchko is left behind and quickly taken by Jennings and chipped up the glass. And it goes all the way down off the boards. And icing called with 18:09 to go, third period. So tomorrow, the first game is already set, 1 p.m. Eastern. Oswego State will take on TC&J. 1 p.m. Saturday afternoon. The winner of this one will take on Buffalo at 6 p.m. tomorrow, right here in the Deborah F. Stanley Arena, a.k.a. the Deb. Top of the blue line, ripped into a shot. It deflected wide. That shot was ripped by NECHL. And now Ahrens sends around. Ahrens has 2 goals today. Butchko around the boards, chipping it off the glass and taking it now and spinning around. Was White Dog. He got sent down. North. Shot save made and covering it quickly for the whistle. It's Sparrow. 17:38 to go, third period. Once again, 6-1 lead for Canisius. Draw one. Technically by Rutgers, as that's sent up and chipped up the boards by Block, trying to connect with it. And now it's towards the boards there. It was Skrata who tried to get there. Skrata now has back possession. He has it from Block. Thrown in front, trying to get back to Skrata there. But couldn't was Werfel. And it gets sent back around. Chipped up. Back across. And back we go. Block will go after it. He'll leave it behind. I'm trying to get it up there. Trying to get it up the ice was McGinnis. And it goes all the way down off the boards. And Pierre Drina trying to hold that one. And Canisius' goal here in the third period, folks. Can't tell by the way I'm speaking. Is just drain that clock. But you know what? Bowen says, screw it. I'm going to go. Bowen and Cowan with a shot by Bowen is a blocker save made by Sparrow. Rutgers coming back the other way. Reagan trying to get it up. Trying to go around, slashing the stick out of his hand, and no arm raised. Okay, never mind. Rutgers bench is a little frustrated, obviously. Ron DeSparrow, save made. Regan trying to get there in time as he gets trailed behind. Puck gets knocked free. In front, save made. Trying to poke it forward, but couldn't. Shot by Creer goes wide. Rebound goes around. French trying to get there in time. French and Johnson, the one trying to get there. As Leckham, as now Oak Alovich threw it around. French now. Poked forward. Puck still free here in front. Reagan gains back possession. Sends it up. Back the other way comes Rutgers. Had a unique night tonight in the Deborah F. Stanley Arena. Reese sends it in. Here and Reese. Now Reese gains it back. Reese trying to throw it in front. Rutgers, if they want to stay in this game, if they want to keep going, they need a goal about every minute and a half. Basically with the time remaining as we're just about 5 minutes into the third. Chipped around the boards. Puck now in the corners. Sent back up. Taken by Schwartz. Schwartz skates in, trying to send it across to connect. And a quick slapper is blocked. And back the other way comes Rutgers. Skating into the offensive zone. They'll hurry. Setch has options. Threw it across. Oh, it went wide. Trying to nip it in was Reese. Reese now Setch. Setch has options. Trying to find an open man. Sends it up top of the blue line. Albert down low. Puck in the corner. Chipped up by Setch. And back the other way comes Dupas. Shot save made. It's in front. He couldn't get it into the back of the net. Was Reese. He was the only one there to get it in. Puck across. Went right in between the legs of Setch. And a line change occurs for Rutgers. Chipped to the boards. And down by Butchko. Weird collision there. Back down here, Schwartz with it for Rutgers. Or Canisius, sorry. Schwartz. Rutgers was trying to get a pin in. That's not going to happen. Here comes Aherns. He has 2 on the afternoon, trying to make it 3 tonight. Aherns gives a little shove in the boards. Aherns tried to throw it in front for Reed. Couldn't connect. Back the other way. Rutgers trying to hurry for it. That was Sullivan who tried to get it. Aherns across, shot. Oh, it rang the iron. North trying to backhand it in from the back of his stick. No siree, says the referee. Reed gains back possession. Looks up, sends it up top. Quick shot, save made. A rifle of a shot by White Duck. Gets stopped by Sparrow with 13:41 to go in the third period. So, as see out here, this unique third period. White Duck speed skating down, able to gain back possession. White Duck trying to chip it up the boards. Gets knocked off the stick of Werfel. And back the other way comes Canisius. Sends off of the tip of the stick of Yurkovsky. And Reagan now takes possession. 13:15 to go. Third period. Rutgers, if you want an opportunity at possibly tying this game, folks, I'm going to be serious. They need a goal like right now. Now with it is Ruffle, and he's offsides. And so White Duck will take possession. And, well, Canisius will play the old drain the clock, if you will. Skating now in is Hansen. He gets nudged off the puck. Reagan says screw it. Reagan gets knocked down, and a penalty is called. The furthest referee, he's going to call I think he just signaled a hook. See here. Hooking is the call. That's on the 8 of Tyler Hansen. And so if you are Rutgers, you need a goal. You need it now. If you want to stay somewhat in this hockey game, folks, with just 12:46 to go in the third period, you need a goal. You need it now, so get it now. Puck up top, sent back down, and around it goes by Bowen. So hooking the call on Hansen, and if you are Rutgers, you need one now. Reagan across, sends it up now, connects with Albert. Albert across. Rutgers trying to set something up. Setch across Reagan. Reagan down low. Down low, connecting with Hilliard, who now is Reagan. Reagan, shot. Say made with the glove and hold for the whistle by Ursu. Ursu. Well, the glove save. 1:25 to go on the power play. 12:11 to go. Third period. 6-1. Canisius leads. Rutgers trying to their best. By the reaction of Dickinson on this bench here, the head coach of Rutgers, you can only imagine what it means to him to try to win this game here and trying to stay in it. White Duck, unable to glove it down, was Albert, and he almost got chased down by Zach Green. Across, here's Reagan. Reagan into the offensive zone. He'll go over the red line now. He'll enter the offensive zone, I should say. He goes around 4 of them. Reagan trying to get a shot on it. He won't get one. 1 minute to go, power play time. Over now, Setch. Setch. Around one. Setch. Down low. Reagan. Shot. Save made. Rebound on the side of the net. Sent back up top to Reagan. From Hilliard, if you will. Reagan. Shot. Blocked in front. Albert kept it in. Albert. 35 to go. Down low, Setch. Setch back Albert. Albert across Reagan. Reagan, 30 to go on the power play. Back across here, Setch. Setch now Reagan. Or Albert, sorry, Albert back to Reagan. Reagan back over Setch. Oh, it goes wide. There was a gaping net and a half. 20 seconds to go on the power play. That puck gets dumped back by Canisius. And the clock ticks down. It's Friday night in Oswego, and that clock is just keeping and ticking and going. Jennings sends it in. And if you are Rutgers, this is not what you want as that penalty concludes, and we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Butchko knocked off the puck. He'll gain it back. Butchko still with it. He's getting harassed, if you will, by Johnson. Jennings gets it back over to Butchko. Butchko gets it back over to Jennings. Jennings nudged off the puck by Aherns. Aherns skating in. Nifty stick handle. Wrap around. He won't find a man. He'll just try to milk the clock even further. Good move there. Aherns trying to get it over, but couldn't connect with anybody in a blue uniform as Sebert sends it over. Kata couldn't connect. Kata's the lone goal scorer for Rutgers so far tonight. Here's Aherns on a breakaway, looking for 3 of them. Aherns, save made, rebound. Aherns tipped it in. Oh, what a save by the defender. What a save. Shot save made. Oh, my. Centrich kept the third goal by Aherns out of the net. Top of the blue line. Shot by Bowen gets knocked down. Bowen keeps it in. He's 2 Rutgers players just collided, and now they have to hurry for the puck. Centrich trying to hurry. Nera threw it in front. Nifty move, but couldn't get a shot on was Kata. 9.5 to go, third period. A 6-1 lead for Canisius. Up across. Connect there. And a weird hit there. Now Reed skating in. Down low. Reed trying to connect with Aherns. Aherns. Man, he's had great opportunities. Aherns across. Reed. Gaping net. What a save. I think it went off the tip of Sparrow's glove. Oh. Now across. Man, oh man. They keep on coming. North will dump it in. Canisius is just peppering Sparrow. Thrown in front. Reed with a shot. Oh, it rang the post. Quick shot. Save made by Sparrow. Nadurf is the one who took that quick one. Zachary North, Reed, and Zachary the ones. Albert across. Trying to find somebody. Saucered forward. And back down it goes as Reed gets knocked down. Backhanded there by Canisius is Nadurf. Back across they'll come to Zachary. Zachary with North. Zachary throw it in front. Save made. North trying to poke it in. Not going to happen. It gets sent back down, and the linesman had to do a nifty move there. Creef will have to go after it, and Creef will touch it up. Career will touch it up. 8:09 to go, third period. 6-1 lead for Canisius. All 6 goals, by the way, folks, were scored in the first 40. We have yet to have a single goal here in the third period. As Rivet will take the face-off against Dupas, and that draw is won by Dupas, but right on to Sparrow, who quickly covers. So the clock ticks down to 8:07 to go in the third. Face-off continues. Left side, Rutgers goal. Dupas. Puck gets sent around. It's corralled quickly by De Piedrina. And across to Creer. Intercepted quickly. And sent back down the other way by Albrecht. Left now. Quick shot is blocked by the defense. That quick shot by Sech. And able to keep it in there and try to get it down low. Nissan Grunovich couldn't keep it in. Rivet gets it across. Rivet now across. And dumping it in there is NECHL. Word battle ensues. Calhoun and NECHL. NECHL got it in front for Rivet, and Rivet couldn't get a shot on. Reagan will hurry with it. Reagan has Sech. Reagan now skating in with 7:20 to go, third period. Reagan skating in, trying to get a nifty backhand, but that one goes around. Collision! Lievenberg leaving his footprint with a big hit. Back the other way, cutting an edge and getting back up is Zachary. Shot save made by Sparrow. Back the other way comes Rutgers. Lievenberg dumped it in. Trying to get there in time for him was Hilliard. Back up. Skating back the other way comes Canisius. Quick shot is intercepted quickly, and back the other way comes Rutgers. As a quick hit there. Stick down, Sullivan. Sullivan gets nudged from it, and now with it is Butchko. As Rutgers is starting to realize the comeback is drifting away slowly. The chance of it getting slimmer as the clock ticks. Woofer knocked off the puck. Raphael now skating down. Albrecht. Backhand thrown in front. Nobody can connect in a red uniform. Ruff with a shot blocked. Rebound save made. And it quickly taken back the other way by Oak Avlovich. Saucered back down. Stick down. Quickly skated back the other way by Johnson. He gets knocked off the puck. Reagan with possession. 5.5 to go. Reagan splitting 3 of them, 4 of them. Gains back the puck. Shot save made from the side by Yursa. Trying to drain this clock. De Piedrina. Send it across. And now across. Here's McGinnon. And getting nudged off the puck there was Reagan. And he's trying to get that puck up to McGinnis. Trying to connect with somebody in a red uniform. Saucered in the air. Flying in the air like a shooting star, if you will. Reagan. Around the defender. Around a couple of them. Lost the puck, though, on the second time. French. Sends it down. Rivet. Pins him in the boards. Now behind. Down on the corner. Nifty shove there by McGinnis. Reagan. Sends it over to Greer. Courier was the one who took that whiffy, weird shot that's blocked in front. Reagan. And there's a whistle in every which way. And a stoppage of play. Well, 4:27 to go. Third period. 6-1. Canisius leads. In a not so gracious, if you will, night for the Scarlet Knights of Rutgers. Sent down. Bowen trying to beat him to it. Behind the Canisius goal. Sent up off the tip of Jennings' stick. And now skating for it for Canisius. But getting there is Butchko. Butchko gets knocked off the puck by NECHL. NECHL is going to push him to the boards. NECHL has assist from Hansen. Hansen to NECHL. Hansen gets knocked off the puck. And back the other way comes Rutgers. Couldn't get that across. And Isan Grinovich was the one who tried to get that back across. But instead it's back now for. And with it is Hansen. Hansen, shot, save made. Rebound goes to the corner. Puck gets nudged forward. Hansen gets stick handled. Zacharine gets nudged off. Career with a nifty back elbow nudge. Hansen across. Zacharine. The Piedrina sent around. Isan Grinovich. Nudge it forward, 3:15 to go in the third. And as this clock jingles away, Canisius' meeting with Buffalo tomorrow night is, well, growing. Nudged off the puck is Dave Piedrina, and giving a shove back is the same man. Hilliard is the one he knocked down. Career across. Connects now with French. There's a pulled goaltender because a delayed penalty on Rutgers. French skating in, has options. Shot goes completely high and wide around the boards. Oak Olovich was trying to send it around, but it's touched up quickly by Albrecht. And a power play with 2:33 to go in the third. Rutgers 21 of Thomas Hilliard in the box. 2 minutes, I believe. And we're gonna hear it here, and we're gonna hear it here. I actually didn't see the call, so I digress. We'll get it here. To be honest, folks, I'm gonna be blatantly honest with you. It kind of doesn't matter. Scarvich, oh, maybe not so. Scarvich skating in, shot. Oh, he scored! What a shot! Never mind. Rutgers heard me up in the booth, and they said, "Screw it. Let's try to do this." They got not a lot of time left. But you know what? You wake up the bench and make it 6-2. So a shorthanded goal by the 19 of Mitchell Scarata. Scarata is the one who gets that one in. Rivet trying to set up this last minute, trying to drain the clock. The scoreboard above me. Okay, the scoreboard at center ice finally changed. Shot, save made, rebound. Nobody can get in the back of the net for Canisius. Scarata. All right, so Rutgers responds here on shorthanded. Make it a 4-goal game with a minute and 40. But you're basically on a penalty kill the remainder of the game. Strada trying to, and he will. Strada will send a guy down. Across Rivet. Rivet shot blocker, say mate. And sent all the way down. Well, folks, I believe Canisius is going to do the old smart move here and try to drain this clock. It's been a unique hockey game, I will say. That one goes out with a minute and 10 to go in the third. 37 seconds remaining on the Rutgers power play. I'm not going to cut Rutgers out so far. I'm not going to, because they've proved me wrong as I was talking about them up here in the Steve Levy press box. So, I digress. Sent up, blocked down. Now we enter a 1 minute to go in regulation. Well, it's been a unique night, folks. Canisius came in flying with 3 goals in the first. Rutgers responded with 1 as Hansen skates in now in the corner. 48 to go in the third. Hansen, we're still technically on a power play. They're trying to set that up, gets quickly intercepted. And now skating back the other way is Canisius. It is Dupas who skates in, trying to go around. Dupas. They're throwing in front. And the Rutgers goaltender gives stick taps and says, hey, good kill. Well, folks, Hilliard Hilliard almost got called for too many. Oh, man, Hilliard almost joined the ice for too many men. As Hansen skates in, 15 to go, and now French with it. They're going to try to get a shot on, actually, with just almost 10 seconds now remaining. Rutgers looks up. It's basically, it is what it is. It will be Canisius who faces Buffalo tomorrow at 6 p.m. The final, Canisius 6, Rutgers 2. And just like that, folks, we have seen 2 completely different hockey games in the span of just a few hours. What can I say? It's playoff hockey. Earlier today, TC and Jake ruled their way as the 6th seed to upset the number 3 seeded RIT in a 2-1 win. And Canisius proves on why they are the 4th seed and why Rutgers is the 5th seed, if you will. The final here tonight, Canisius 6, Rutgers 2. Shots on goal to end this one, 38 for Canisius and 25 for Rutgers. Well, folks, tomorrow's schedule looks like this. The semifinals are tomorrow afternoon, a 1 p.m. puck drop, as the Oswego State Lakers, the home team in this tournament, takes on TC&J. And what I heard, we might have a good crowd tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. On the other side, a 6 p.m. puck drop for the team right here, Canisius. They take on the number 2 seeded Buffalo Ice Bulls. Well, for everyone on the ice and everyone who's helped me in the booth tonight, it has been a pleasure being the man with the headset. For everyone from the ice to me up in the booth, my name is Derik Clark, a.k.a. Mini Doc. I'll see you tomorrow afternoon. We got the semifinals to battle it out. Until next time, as always, have a good night, folks.